Hello, welcome to Starcraft. My name's Claire and today we're going to be taking part in a Stick It If You Dare collaboration. It's basically where you incorporate stickers into your make, whichever media you're using. This is run by myself and also by Kelly at Gert Creates and Marie at Jin Rin. I just literally had that up. Jin Rin Creates, I think it is. Why do I always forget that? Yeah, Jin Rin Creates. Sorry, Marie. So today we're going to be making first of all, let me apologise about my voice. I've been really unwell, but I couldn't do another video with just captions because I just don't like doing that. So sorry about my voice. We're going to do a notebook and obviously put stickers on it. And this is my first attempt. I say attempt because you'll find out in a minute. Of the notebook. I done red and black so that it goes with the theme, which you'll find out in a minute what the theme is. And as you can see, that's not a notebook. When I left, it poured out everywhere. So I used what was left of it and I cut it into the shape of a trinket tray. I'm sticking the stickers on here and then I'm going to put the whole thing into the trinket tray. It gave me something to stick the stickers to be perfectly honest anyway, but I just had to change the whole idea, but it solved the problem and it didn't waste any resin, so that's good. So I'm just sticking the stickers on, as you can see. Anyone guess what theme it is? Stranger Things. I've never watched it, but my daughter and husband watch it. So I got a bit of advice from him on what colours would go with it and that, and he said red and black, so that's what we did. So I'm just going to stick the stickers on and then I fill the trinket tray with clear and then lay this on top. But around the edges of the trinket tray I put some little fake Christmas lights. They're just like a little string of lights, as you can see. But that ties in with the theme, so we put that around the edges, then add some clear resin down there. Gaps. I'm in the middle of moving my resin room to the garage because I needed more room, so I don't know where any of my stuff is. I had no alcohol, so I had to use heat gun a lot to try and get the bubbles out, but obviously it's not ideal, but didn't get too many bubbles, so yeah, just putting the clear in, putting some of the clear on top of the stickers to try and eliminate some of the bubbles, and then I just like push it down and the bubbles pop out the side. I do get a couple of little bubbles in there, so I do give it a little like fill it in a little bit on top, a top coat. I can't remember my words. I've been in bed for a whole week. I'm hoping to leave my bed soon. So when it was dry, I topped it with black, and then I redid the notebook, as you can see. But instead of doing the red and black mix, as I was using black to cover the back of the trinket tray anyway, I just did black. And then when that's dry, we will stick stickers on that as well. But like I said, I lost my alcohol spray, so I had to use heat gun and that on this. And then I just left it to cure. And then the next day, I'm demolding the trinket tray. It's still a little bit soft, but I wasn't sure if I was going to complete the notebook, so I wanted to demold the tray in case I didn't feel well enough to complete the notebook. We had something to show. Here we go. I think it looks okay. It did have a couple of bubbles in it, but like I said, we put a little top coat on that. So now I'm putting the stickers on the black part of the notebook. Haven't demolded it because I'm going to do a top coat on top of the stickers. And then after the stickers, we're going to put the lights on there. Now, I know that the lights are not going to get covered by the top coat, but I decided that's fine. I'm happy with that. So now we're just going to put some ABC alphabet letters on there, as that ties in with the film as well. But I couldn't decide which way to do it, and I was going to do it that way, and then I was like, no, I don't like that. So I took them back off again and then rearranged them. Yeah, I didn't want to do it like perfectly straight and stuff, but also wanted it so that you could tell it was like AB, like the whole alphabet in a row, you know, but a little bit messy, if that makes sense. And obviously we had to go around the stickers. So I decide on just like a little bit messy, but random. I do change the Z in a minute, just spoiler alert. Because I decide to put, oh, you can't see, it's just out of shot there, isn't it? Oh, don't worry about that, I'll move it up in a minute anyway. There you go, look. And one of the things on the show is it's got the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then at the end it says run. I'm not 100% sure why it says that, but I copied it anyway. And then we just top coat him, and then we leave that to dry. When I top coated, it did go over the holes a little bit, but I just opened them back up with a X-Acto knife, craft knife, whichever you call it. But when I demolded the front, it's still a little bit sticky, but everything was so last minute, I just had to put it together. So, but I will go back in and when it's properly dried and tied it up a little bit, but for the purpose of the video we did finish it whilst it was still a little bit sticky. So here I am again with my heat gun to get rid of the bubbles. I mean, a heat gun works really well. I'm just used to using alcohol, and I like to spray the mould with the alcohol to help the bubbles at the bottom, because heat gun only really does the surface. But like I said, I didn't really get that many bubbles, so now we're just doing a top coat on the trinket tray just to fill in any of the bubbles. There is one bubble in there that I couldn't get out. I think it's in the resin, so there was no getting that out. I did try and poke a hole in it, but it didn't work. It's okay, I'm alright, I'm happy with that. Well, I'm not happy with it, but I'm okay with it. Here I am again with my heat gun. And then I completely forgot to record myself pouring the back. But as you can see, I did red. Now we're just tidying it up so that we can put it together. I had a bit of over pour. I couldn't figure this mould out. It was completely level, but it still kept going over the end, that particular end, every time. So then I would try and make it a little bit higher at that end, and it still did it. So I don't know if it's a mould or if it's just me because I'm unwell, because I did make quite a few silly mistakes whilst trying to pour this. My husband helped me though, which was nice of him. So I'm just deburring the edges so they're not sharp. Couldn't really do that on the top because, like I said, it was quite well, a little bit soft still, but here I am just going to make the holes so I can put it together. But like I said, I'll tidy up the holes after, because it made the holes, but it didn't make it very tidy. But I wanted to put it together for you guys so you could see what it looked like. So this is an A5 mould. So I bought A5 paper to go in it. But the paper's a bit big, so do you guys normally like buy paper that's a little bit smaller than the size? Or what you want? I don't know. It looks a little bit silly to me, but then what's this A3, isn't it smaller than A5? Or is A3 bigger? A3's bigger. Oh, I don't know. A6? I don't know. I just feel like it might be a bit too small. But as you can see, look, the paper sticks out a bit on the ends. I guess that's not a problem, but the pages might get a little bit bent on the ends. Maybe it's just me overthinking it. But I made a notebook because Kelly at Gert Creates loves notebooks. I thought it might make her feel a little bit happier about joining in with a sticker collaboration. So this one's for you, Kelly. Hope you like it. Hope it makes sticker collaboration a little bit more bearable for you. So yeah, I'm just putting in the joining bits. See what I mean? I thought I had metal ones, but I didn't. But I had these plastic ones, but I thought just one at the top, one at the bottom's fine with them because they're quite thick. I might add more eventually, but for now, that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, I was looking for my trinket tray. Couldn't find it anywhere. I thought my husband had stolen it for a minute. There we go. As you can see, the paper sticks at the bottom a bit, but thank you for watching, guys. Bye.